Hello everyone, welcome back to Mind You and Others. Today's topic is on technology addiction. Now, what is technology addiction? এবারে addiction wordটা quite familiar. If we talk about substance abuse or alcoholism or smoking, these are all related to kinds of addiction. You may have this question in your mind that how technology or using technology can be an addiction, especially now in this situation where everything is turning digital. Now, how can I term anyone who uses technology or uses the internet on a daily basis for every other work that the person does, and term that person to be addicted to technology, because that's something none of us can think of survive. Certain things that could help us in differentiating between a tech savvy and a technologically addicted person. The first feature or the first symptom to be when a person refuses to leave his or her mobile phone even for a minute. A tendency to carry the mobile phone even in the washroom, in the veranda, in the bedroom, meaning not even for a minute the person can leave the mobile phone away, and also gets very irritated when the person sees that the mobile is draining off and keeps on plugging the mobile thinking that if battery drains off, how will I use it? Posting or writing irrelevant information on the social media, especially at the night, using the night hours, sharing a post once in a while and continuously sharing posts, and keep scrolling your Facebook without any work, and if that habit keeps on going, that means a person is either a technology addict or an internet addict. Now you might have a question, what is the difference between a technology addict and internet addict? Now, technology addict and internet addict is different yet similar. Obviously, from the term you can understand that technology addicted person could be a person who will have addiction with the mobile, maybe with the PlayStation, with the TV, anything that is technology. But a person who is an internet addict will have addiction only with the internet, with the usage of internet. In fact, people who are addicted to the internet, they at times get really paranoid, thinking that if the data pack consumption has exhausted, they really feel paranoid, and then and there they want their phone to be recharged. The person will never say the truth about his technology use or internet usage, and will also like to keep his mobile password protected. He or she will never want the family members to know what he does with the mobile or with the technology. Another symptom is a symptom of a game addict, basically. People who are really addicted in playing games, they are so much engrossed in the virtual reality, and they start considering themselves as the characters of the game, get so involved that it harms them a lot, and they cannot stand when they lose the game. Very recently, last year, I think a boy, while playing PUBG, had a heart attack. He had an adrenaline rush which had the heart attack, which led to the heart attack. He was so engrossed in playing PUBG and was thinking him to be the character, and because of the enemy was attacking the character, and he was thinking that the enemy is attacking him, and he could not survive that, and he had a heart attack. There are so many such cases regarding game addictions. The Blue Whale was one few years back. Now it's the PUBG. These games create a virtual reality for them, and teenagers, especially teenagers who lack skills, social skills, who are introvert, who are shy, who don't have that physical bonding much with their friends, always want to be recognized, and they find these games to be their platform to be recognized, because they get characters over there. So they feel that playing games gives them a sense of identity, and that's where they fall into addiction. Even people who are in depression always find solace in technology, and their usage of technology also increases. Even people with anxiety also feel that technology could be a medium for their stress relief. how to cope up of not getting addicted to technology. Now, technology is something today we cannot do without. We have to survive with it, we have to live with it. And now, with this online classes and work from home, usage of technology has increased a lot. Even families where there was only one mobile phone, now they have to purchase another mobile phone for the online classes in the school, because if the student is engaged with the mother's phone, the mother is not getting the time to use the mobile. So technology is something which we cannot do away with. But how can we protect ourselves from being addicted, especially now in this situation? Already when you have a continuous work with the technology, using the laptop and the mobile, why not stop using that when we don't actually need to use it? Places like during dinner, during talking to your family members, that time also, if we have our mobile with us, we will have this constant tendency of fidgeting with the phone. Unplug before bed. Always prefer to use your mobile phone sitting on the bed. Don't practice the habit of using mobile phone lying on the bed, because you'll not be able to control the time. So when you have planned that now it's time for you to sleep, so you complete your whatever you have to do on your mobile phone, and then you just plug it off before you go to bed. Another very bad habit that many of us do is getting up in the morning and first checking the mobile. Get up, freshen up, and then take the mobile. Not just कि आँख खुली नहीं कि mobile हाथ में. It really hampers our health, eyes as well. Other few steps that we can take is to turn off the notifications. Even students have many a times told me that when they are sitting for studying, the notification distracts them. So turn off the notifications. Notification on करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. Turn off the notifications. If you don't have the notifications in your mobile, you will not have the tendency to reach the mobile. For the parents, as parents, we constantly tell our children कि इतना देर क्यों मोबाइल यूज़ कर रहे हो, नहीं करो. But then we also have to control our mobile usage. If we are doing Facebook at night, and how do we expect and tell our children कि रात को Facebook मत करो, जबकि मैं खुद वो चीज़ कर रही हूँ. So I as parent also have to stop doing certain things when it comes to technology, so that my child also follows that. For children, in a whole day, screen time should be max 1 to 2 hours. That's it for 5+ age, and of course recommended not below 5+. Though many times it has been observed that even parents, just to keep their child engaged, give the mobile phone. But a mobile phone is not a toy. That differentiation should be from the parent side. A mobile is not a toy. Give them toys, give them any other play, any puzzle, anything to keep them engaged, but not the mobile phone. Obviously, a mobile phone is very attractive. If I myself show that same attraction towards that thing, obviously my children will also observe that, okay, my mother is enjoying watching YouTube, then definitely something very interesting I should also watch. So these are the small steps that we can take so that we don't become technology addicts. And now in this lockdown period, it's very difficult for many people to get to sleep. Better to watch a movie at night with your partner, rather than you are on one side with your mobile and your partner is on the other side with the mobile. Since now all your work is on mobile and laptop, try to keep the mobile away when absolutely not needed. And if still you are unable to control this impulsive behavior of using the technology or the mobile phone, then it's time you seek help, because you might never know that your usage of technology might have increased because of anxiety or because of some other underlying changes in your behavior. This was in a very brief and short way of technology and its addiction, and how can we stay away from getting addicted. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and follow.